Champions League. Champions. champion. Champion. WWE. Champions League. On Sony WWE. Champions League on Sony. WWE on Sony. Champions. WWE.
So 10 from it, 10 for none.
Win Set for Life from the National Lottery and smash every month. Play online or on the app and win £10,000 every month for 30 years. Set for Life from...
At Morrison's this week, all these tubs of chocolate are any two for £7. Morrison's, making Christmas special.
Just a quick look at the dragged away. There is protection out there.
The last few games, we did see that those score in the power. Well, Gurbaz, very versatile. He seemed to score runs everywhere, but appears to like that area behind.
Running. And a great length there from Kasun Rajitha. Tall bowler, stands the ball up, bowls it with a really good seam, looks to swing it out. He's hit a good length tonight and just quick enough as well. Has a good bouncer, Hayes. So if he swings it out, that'll be perfect against bowling to Gurbaz, because if you look at that area that Roshan was talking about, 39% between square leg and behind, and then also on the leg side, mid-wicket, that's almost 50% of his runs there. So that's his chief scoring area. There we go.
That's a change-up. The previous delivery was 138. He's dropped that pace by considerable margin. Debut against India in T20 cricket, and he was very impressive. That's the change-up. Took a lot of pace off the ball.
That's something that if you're learning to bowl a slower ball, Mickey, I'll leave this to you. That's something that maybe the younger kids will be more comfortable doing rather than back of the hand.
Yeah, definitely. He bowls this one particularly well, and he spends hours and hours practicing this. This is something that he's developed in his game.
deliveries that fast bowlers have developed, the variety. Spoken about the challenges the year one had. Hopefully by year two, they would have sorted out most of them.
I think this has been terrific so far. Still got a long way to go. But it's been
into his strength, as we saw on the pitch, maybe 39% of his runs behind square on the leg side, and that's why, because of shots like that.
He loves those area. Goes there, goes over mid wicket.
over being so good and only going for 3. The call is 2, but
On the point of the Afghan cricketers, just going back to the changes.
With everyday loans, it's simple and straightforward. Representative APR 99.9%. Apply now at everydayloans.co.uk and discover your credit future, not your credit history.
At Morrison's, whole salmon fresh from our fishmongers is $4.99 a kilo. Morrison's, making Christmas special.
So those two buildings, the tall buildings, are Anwar Ali's deliveries, his overs, and Anwar. Expensive. Rajitha not. Second over was really impressive. Patan did his hamstring early in this tournament, but it wasn't that bad. That was a report the next morning, and they said he. No real damage.
He's understanding the situation, really doing what is required of him.
If you're a seamer and you're playing in a 4-day game or a test match, you're generally bowling a good length ball.
Maybe a few centimeters in.
Yeah, he's definitely in. Kasun Rajitha changed his length. Gurbaz trying to hit him out over the leg side. Colombage, very, very good catch. Solid base, watched it all the way into his hands. Kasun Rajitha deserves that wicket tonight. He's bowled very, very intelligently. That's the end of Gurbaz.
$225 मिलीलीटर टेट्रा पैक में दस्तयाब है।
इसीलिए तो बचाए थे पैसे।
इसीलिए तो हम कहते हैं मोल सुप्रीम अर्थक्वेक रेजिस्टेंट स्टील बार। घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं, घर महफूज होता है।
Playing against spin bowling, just doing a bit of sweeping, reverse and conventional. Gunaratne is a key player for the Tuskers. Does a really good job with the ball, and certainly has done a good job with the bat as well so far. Slipped away leg side. Shanaka into the attack now.
Yeah, Captain Dasun Shanaka coming into the attack. This is something that we're really keen as a Sri Lankan coaching unit on getting him bowling more. He gives us that seam bowling all-rounder. Here we see Kasun Rajitha, back of a length. Gurbaz trying to swing it out over the leg side, and a very, very good catch there. Colombage, very good catch. Watched it all the way to his hands.
We've seen some blinders today. How hot are you on no balls? I mean, that was so. It wasn't a no ball, but it was very close. How hot as a coach are you?
Yeah, we monitor them at nets. I know, you know, our coaches, Grant Flower, particularly David Saker, monitor them a lot at nets. Because not only is it the no ball, it's also the lengths that vary because you're bowling from a different area. So we do try and monitor it as best we can. Kasun Rajitha again hitting that hard length, top edge. Colombage running round, very, very good catch. Kasun Rajitha deserved that wicket.
See, on the subject of catches, just today we've seen 3 outstanding catches. Tisara Perera started off, Vanidu Hasaranga in the previous game, now Colombage. One of the areas of criticism has been that the fielding has been a little bit below average, particularly the outfielding, but the catching has more than paid up for it.
Here's a bloke that's certainly worth getting in your team if you've downloaded that My 11 Circle app and playing fantasy cricket, enjoying that with your mates and joining us throughout this tournament. Put him on your side, he's a good player. As that shot shows. Direct hit might have been interesting. He was a little bit slow out of the blocks. Kushal Mendes.
Good start, Kushal Mendes off the mark there.
Let's just have a look how close it is. Shinwari has a throw. Oh, out. That would have been a big wicket for the Dambulla Viking. I just had a look. I couldn't help myself having a look at Kusil Bender's stats when he came in. Only averages 25. We've got to get that up to 35 because he's a good enough player.
Couldn't agree more. Wide.
Kasun Rajitha again, hard lengths into the wicket, and Colombage watching the ball into his hand. He wanted that catch. He really wanted it. Really good catch and very well deserved for Kasun Rajitha. Shanaka in again to Kusajang Perera, cramping him for room. He knocks it out onto the leg side for one. How good it is to see Irfan Pathan back in the game and imparting his knowledge. I know the Kandy Tuskers boys have spoken to me about how much knowledge he has and how much he's imparted on them.
So the two Pathans together.
That's a dot ball. And it's another really good over. 4 from it, 38 for 1.
इसीलिए तो हम कहते हैं मोल सुप्रीम अर्थक्वेक रेजिस्टेंट स्टील बार घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं घर महफूज होता है
पूरी की पूरी रकम फौरन से पहले पहुंच जाती है इसीलिए मैं घर पैसे सिर्फ एलाइड एक्सप्रेस सर्विस से भेजता हूं और एलाइड एक्सप्रेस +1 टर्म डिपॉजिट से बेहतरीन मुनाफा भी
एलाइड बैंक आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट
चलें अब मैच देखते हैं
बातें अब जल्दी कर ले
लंबी बैटरी से सब खुश रेडमी होता तो ये ना होता रेडमी 9C
Xiaomi
38-1 an opening partnership of 33 before Gurbaz lost his wicket. Only 3 bowlers used so far by the Dambulla Viking.
It's not a rollicking start, which we are used to when it comes to Kandy Tuskers. But you can say it's a promising start for them. And if they keep on picking up the momentum, keep on getting some good overs, they have a chance to post a big total.
Ramesh brought into the side, one of 2 changes in this Dambulla Viking team. Samiullah, Shinwari, the other change.
They've come up with simple plans for Dambulla Viking. When you look at the last game and this, so far execution has been good. I think the Kandy Tuskers made the right decision in winning the toss and batting first. But you need something like 165, 170 for sure because the ball will slide on a bit. You want to have runs on the board to put pressure. Runs have to be made at the top of the order. When the ball is hard in the power play, you need to make it count because it will only become harder.
So you think 165 is going to be good enough?
Runs on the board. You've got to give yourself some chance and then use your spinners wisely. That's the way to go. New batsmen will struggle to score runs because this is now back to normal Sri Lankan conditions. To take the pace of the ball.
What we have seen so far in this Lanka Premier League, if as a team you're batting and you after 10 overs have 9 or 8 wickets in the bank, you have a very good chance of enhancing your chances to put a big total on the board.
Very true. But the pitches are changing now. Early in the tournament it was hard. Came onto the bat a lot more. But now, quietly, it's falling back into what we're normally used to in the subcontinent. Slower pitches. It's about taking the pace off. It's not that it's going to turn and grip and jump at you. but he can hold up. So you've got to be smarter and use those conditions, and I think Dambulla Viking are doing that.
Sweetly struck down the ground, one bounce into the boundary line. And that's a My 11 Circle champion shot.
For me, honestly, Russ, onto the bat nicely.
Amir, slower pitches doesn't mean that it's a bad wicket. You need different skills. You can still score runs, but there is a chance, there's a way to play on it.
Your pace is not there, so you, as a batsman, you struggle to use the pace. So you've got to have different options. After 6, 46 for 1.
Do the deal. 20% off on Jazz Weekly Super Plus. अब सिर्फ 240 रुपए में. मिलाओ *505#. दुनिया को बता दो.
लो, सूख गए दाग. अब कोई नहीं निकाल सकता. जो कोई नहीं कर सकता, वही तो चैंपियन करता है. नया बेहतर सर्फ एक्सेल. इसकी स्टेन लिफ्टर टेक्नोलॉजी कपड़ों की तह में जाके सख्त सूखे दाग भी खींच निकाले. नया सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों का चैंपियन.
सर्फ का 10 अब दे 10% ज्यादा पाउडर.
Another start, 23 from 18.
These two pair off quite well.
Just nearly roll onto the stumps.
That one gripped, stayed in the surface, and got a bounce for the bowler as well.
One of these two need to go on to make a big one. Use the others to pay attention to that run rate. That's the best way to control these innings for the Kandy Tuskers. They need a win. Threw the shot early. Remember, he has that injury as yet. Kusal Perera, the split webbing. It hasn't got any stitches in there, but there is an injury, and hence off the front foot. We've seen this happen many times. That hand coming off.
Yeah, you mentioned one of them has to play a big one. What we have seen so far in this Lanka Premier League, as the single has been scored, 2 innings, 150 and 140, gives you a chance as a side to get to 190. So this partnership is very crucial for Kandy Tuskers.
I've been watching Kusal Perera closely in terms of the manner in which he's been dismissed in the previous matches. Played quite a few pull shots. Lost his wicket in a similar fashion. Very good players. They find a way to make the adjustment when they find something is going off with their game. So far, so good for Kusal Perera. Firmly struck. Just a couple runs, so more controlled aggression from him. This is what I mentioned. Playing the pull shot, that was his first dismissal. It was a brilliant catch to get rid of him. Then again, just in front of square, picking the fielder. And third time, not lucky. Take a look at what we've seen so far from him. He's not trying to play that shot again and hit it with the power in front of square. Goes behind, waits for it, gets it in the gap. An example of how that adjustment has been made by a top-class player. Brings up the 50 for the Kandy Tuskers.
Yeah, he's playing the ball late now when he's looking to pull the ball. One, he's playing it late. The roll of the wrist is there. The intention is to keep the ball on the ground. In other dismissals, he was in no man's land. Either he was not looking to hit the ball in the air or play all along the ground. Should be all right.
This was early in the innings. Just used the pace, wasn't trying to hit it in front of square. And then short, not trying to go in that mid-wicket region, but slapping it straight back past bowler. So clearly a different approach by him. That's why he's a quality batsman at the top of the innings.
Oh, nicely worked away on the offside. Just using the pace on that occasion, making sure that it hits the ball into the gap. My 11 circle, championship.
छोटे कैमरे के बड़े मसले Redmi होता तो ये ना होता Redmi 9C Xiaomi
Just for men for hair and beard. Buy अपना natural looking color सिर्फ 5 मिनट में.
iBase International.
Brendan Taylor, Gunaratne still in this batting lineup. Captain Perera wouldn't want to leave it to anyone else. 33 from 21 so far he has. And he has a senior partner with him, Kusal Mendes.
Got to make sure you're rotating the strike. No dot balls, keep the scoreboard moving. Perera, as you mentioned, more awareness, using the pace, trying to hit it into space rather, not towards the fielder, not taking fielders on. He's also not gone aerial.